You know what's funny? I spent some time today at our old stomping ground, the Ihwa Mural Village. Talk about deja vu, right? I believe that places have memories, just like people. It's the sort of place that gives you a weird sense of connectedness, like you're a part of something bigger. I met this local vendor, Seo Yun, selling these delicious traditional Korean snacks. Reminded me of Mom's hand-baked bread. That's the thing about food. Doesn't it just transport you back? But yeah, it wasn't all retrospective. There was this guy, Jiho, an explorer just like us. We explored some hidden corners, chatted about our travels, our love for urbex. Ah, the hidden beauty of bustling cities. Isn't it amazing how each hidden alley or weathered wall tells a story? Oh, and speaking of stories, remember our friend Juwan, right? He watched a new Marvel movie. He's actually encouraging Yuna to watch it too. Can you believe he preferred a cinema seat over his gaming chair? Even she was surprised. Life indeed surprises you when least expected. And then we have our dear Yuna. Still haven't rescheduled her training sessions. And guess what she said? She'll rather join me in culinary adventure than reschedule them. Can't blame her, though. I did brag a bit about the amazing food from the vendor stalls in Naksan Park. The only condition I gave her was, no deep-sea creatures on the menu. I mean, just imagining preparing an octopus gives me chills. Ah man, isn't it funny, us three talking about going on an adventure again? Felt like old times for a moment. Our little pact to do something out of the ordinary took me right back to our school days. I guess some friendships just don't change no matter where we go. Anyway, just wanted to fill you in on the day. I really miss having you here, buddy. Telling you all this over voice messages isn't the same as it would have been in person. Isn't it amazing how there's always room to dream and grow? Our buddy chat has been productive and pretty amusing as always. You know, the one with Yuna, Juwan, and yours truly. Imagine this, an Italian-Korean fusion restaurant. Sounds crazy, right? But the more I think about it, the more I love it. We've been having quite the laugh and cracking jokes about it. Initially, I thought my idea about the fusion restaurant might cause some raised eyebrows among the gang, but boy, did they surprise me. They're all in and even brainstorming some innovative twists. Yuna couldn't help but bring up her diving adventures. She proposed an underwater-themed decor for the restaurant. I've got to admit, the idea of it sounds really fun and exciting. And Juwan, well, he's thinking of a virtual culinary journey via a website. Imagine that. A culinary simulation game to make the online food ordering experience interactive. Who but Juwan would come up with something like that? They're really blowing my mind. My other colleagues seem to be on board too. Roger, my professional contact, and Sumin, my work friend. They both think it's not a bad idea. It's quite a leap from my usual routine of cooking at the Italian restaurant to potentially owning my own fusion food joint. Honestly, the recipe blending, the taste experimentation, the interaction with new customers, it's all really thrilling to think about. There is a small anxiety building, I won't lie. But if there's anything I've learned from my years in the kitchen, it's that new recipes always bring a thrill of uncertainty. Whether it's sautéing garlic, simmering tomatoes, or kneading the perfect dough, you've got to jump right into the experience. I see this venture in the same light. Food, after all, is an adventure in itself. Sometimes when life gives you a bunch of ingredients, you have to be bold enough to whip up something different. So why not mix the elegance of Italian spaghetti with the spice of Korean ramyun, right? All these memories of our native food blended into a unique dining experience. I can't wait to see where this goes. Yuna and Juwan are pretty hyped up about this. It feels like we're back in school, embarking on a new adventure. But the road ahead is no less exciting. By the way, Juwan is still going on with his crazy coding puns. While Yuna and I are talking food, he's bringing up tiramisu making mini-games. You know, Coding can be delicious, as he says. Can't help but laugh at his quirky ideas. In fact, the entire chat with them has my motivation levels shooting through the roof. So much so that I decided to whip up some pasta right then and there. Trust me, the excitement has livened up my cooking. You know what's funny? Out of the blue, I started reminiscing about our street football days back in Busan. I always had a knack for that game. The thrill of the chase, the teamwork, the sheer joy of scoring a goal. Yes, the good old days. Throughout the hustle of kicking the ball and the adrenaline rush, I learned something really important: teamwork. I guess it's no different here in the kitchen. We are all playing our own parts, and it's all towards one common goal: to serve the best dish to the customer. Isn't it amazing how often we take turns in the game of life, and yet we're drawn back to our roots? I realized it when I chatted with Juhwan and Yuna. We've been having quite some laughter over the silliest things. And guess what? Today we ended up discussing teleportation to deliver pizzas. Now, isn't that sci-fi worthy? Juhwan, as always, was up with his techie talks. He imagined an app for instant pizza delivery. I swear, that man lives in the future. And our Yuna, always bringing something new from her lectures. This time she introduced seaweed chips. You know me, always up for experiments. I thought, why not? Let's give this a try. I'm thinking this could be my secret ingredient. Of course, the guinea pigs would be our group again. Wait till you hear this. We already named our trial Hyun's Seaweed Surprise. Fun, isn't it? Everybody was so excited that we ended up planning for a pizza party whenever we meet next. Each of us putting our minds together for a silly yet wonderful creation. It felt like a team once again. To think of it. I guess no matter how far we tread, some elements just bring us back to our core. Like teammates on the field, we've been together, learning from our game of life. This mini reunion made me realize how the spirit of camaraderie and this beautiful bond of friendship has been carried forward, from the football grounds in Busan to the chat rooms today. I did try the seaweed pizza, by the way, and let me tell you, it turned out better than I expected. The unique texture of the seaweed with my classic pizza recipe, it was a hit. But I guess we'll have to wait until our official taster gives his verdict. Aw man, too much talking makes me hungry. I better go grab a quick bite before I sleep. Good talking to you, buddy. Looking forward to catching up on the old days and creating new memories with our team. Till then, keep sparking joy in your life, and remember, we are all here for you. Catch you later.